Hey guys, this is Pikmin24 here, and welcome back to my city tour, Old Maps of Mine series, part 2. Yeah, I'm back on the city world, and this time I'm going on everything right of this theater, which is actually a lot more than I really thought of. Also, for whatever reason, when I try to load in past those buildings over there, sometimes it'll crash. So when I'm going over there, if I just get suddenly cut off while I'm talking, that's why. So first off, we have the second hotel that belonged to me. The first one was right here, but something happened that made me have to get rid of it. I'll explain that later. Um, but if we go in here, you can see here's the penthouse. We've got some things lying around on the floor. You can kind of see how they work by seeing that right there. But yeah, this was my second hotel. And that one, which is my final hotel, which goes all the way up to build limit, is my third hotel. So right here is where the first building built in this world was. But what happened is particle effect went wrong, and I couldn't actually get on the world because it was too laggy because of the particle effect. So I had to go into MC Edit and delete this chunk right here that had the building. So that's kind of sad, but it does actually have this nice little elytra, however you want to say it, course. So I'm gonna try that really quick. Ah, eh, what was that? Okay, I would have gotten that to work, but what is all this? That would have worked, but you saw I lagged really bad, like right up there, because I had to load in the chunks over there. So moving on, we have this house that I built for me, but Novafire took it over. Well, I sold it to him, but I think that house is pretty great. And I forgot to show this is Captain 57's pet shop. Over here we just have another hotel. Then we have another hotel. Neither of those have too much important things in them. This is Novafire's hotel. Um, I'm just gonna go to the top and see if there's anything up here. Nope, nothing up here. Here's the Shell Hotel. It's pretty great. So, if you remember in the last episode, what in the world is happening right now? What? What is this? Okay. Um, okay. So, in the last episode, I showed off the pirate place over there, and I said I can't go to the arcade. That's because if you go there, it just teleports you over into this arcade, which is named the Pickcade. So if we look over here, we have Pac-Man, we have Dig Dug, we have Mario, we have a crane game, which I was going to make work, but I was too lazy, and then we have um, air hockey. Then you have all the prizes that you can get over here. But if you go up here, you have a movie thing that you can make your own little movie with, but I was too lazy to make like a good one, so I just made this. If it'll load. 10 out of 10. So yeah, it's like a stop motion. I'll show you how that's done. So if we go down to the movie design room, basically you have a whole bunch of different frames and you go in and you build the thing that you want, and then it just does this. So and go back to this. Also, I'll show you how I do these. These are actually maps. Come on, grab the map. Yeah, these are maps. And if we head on over here, so then like you can log into my computer, but then over here, as you can see, we have Dig Dug. This is an entire like big map. Then we have Little Shells login over there. We have Mario. Come on, load in. Then we have Pac-Man. These took forever to build. Like absolutely ages. Oh, and in the last video you might have seen in the aquarium I used this as like seaweed. And then over here we have like a picture that we were gonna have in Nova's house, but didn't end up working. So it's supposed to be like a picture frame. It looks kind of cool. Here, let me grab a map and I'll see how this looks. Oh, it looks pretty good, except for Captain's face looks kind of odd. So over here, we have, I'll put up a picture of this, but in Las Vegas, there's Las Vegas, Nevada, in the United States. There's this big pyramid that has a light that you can see from space, and this originally had beacons, but they started to lag the world too much. So if we go in here, you can see it's just a hotel. It's pretty great. So, oh crap. And this is the area where it always starts to lag, and I forgot to go slow when I went over here. Yep, now it's about to crash. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to go in and change my render distance all the way down to the smallest it can go. So I'm just going to sneak over here and hope that everything doesn't break when I load in this chunk over here. I'm just going to show off these things while I can. Here we have Captain 57's snow golem igloo thing. They escaped though. Over here we have some warps. You use this to warp up into the sky. You use that one to warp over to my hotel, and you use that one to warp over to my lab, which I'll show you probably at the end of the video. Here's Captain 57's gingerbread house that he made. It's not exactly the most amazing. I helped him build it, but then he has the barn that I helped him build. We have someone's house. Oh, here's the Crystal Caverns. I'll show you that after I show you this house. Whose house is this? This is Captain's. He made me build him. Well, this was originally my house because no, I sold my other one, Novafire, and I wanted to live over here by the Crystal Caverns. But then money bought over that too. So that's Little Green Shell's house. I'm not going to go in there because there's not really anything in there. Then over here we have the restaurant from Five Nights at Freddy's. So like, it's pretty great. Over here we can turn on and off all the lights. This is going to be a full-fledged thing, but I was too lazy to do it. We have this dude, and there's normally things up here on the shelves, but they're not appearing at the moment. And then if we head down into the Crystal Caverns, which I think this place looks really cool. It's one of my favorite places on this world. So as you can see over here um, we have my shop, which basically what you can do is custom block changer. Like you have, this is where I can sell people commands. So you can look at all the things here. This is all the things that they could buy, and I could do these commands for them wherever they wanted. Click to serve the command check. So this is basically if someone needs me here, they'll press that button and it'll say on their screen, please wait for service, and then on mine, there are people using drills outside. And on my screen, it'll say click to serve the command check. So if we head back here, we can press all these buttons for different examples. This is the moving part that you can get. Over here we have moving door. So it says this is just an example. Press the button to leave. Press that, door closes. It probably looks better from out here when you press this button. Example of a particle effect. You have these. Block ability. Basically what happens is when you stand on a block, it'll give you a special effect. So you stand on this, it makes you levitate. Press that to get rid of the block. Example of custom floating name. Press that and it does that. Remove test. Block change 1. So you can change all these blocks here. Block change 2. Changes it all back. Then we have the prices for all the things. And then whether or not night vision is permanently on or off. I'm going to set it back off. Back here we have all the commands for things. So over here we have what was going to be like a roller coaster. We never finished it though. So if we just ride this, I think it's pretty great. but I don't know. I'm probably pretty biased since I made the thing. Eh, never mind. It's not great. It's not great. And then over here we have this. Just heading here. There used to be a person there. This is the Crystal Caverns Hotel. There is a room here. Yeah, there's a room here. Then in here we have this. This is the pool. That's going to be the end of this video. If you liked it, leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!